What's going on? How you doing? Truck 2323. I'm doing my little review on the Hang-On Shop Vac 1.5 gallon wet dry vacuum. I bought it because I was looking to get a shop vac. I actually had a big 12 gallon Dayton shop vac, but it was one of the ones that can be used for a blower or a shop vac. It just got more convenient for me to use as a blower, left it in the garage, so I use it as the blower. But I needed another shop vac for vacuuming out my van, or just when I do a little bit of woodworking in the basement. So I went with this one right here. One, because I'm a cheapskate. I am very frugal, and it's a 1.5 gallon one, and it's 2 horsepower. Now this was 27 bucks from Walmart. They do have one, the 5 gallon one, for like 50 bucks or 59 bucks. Same kind of motor here, bigger tank right here, and I was like, well, you know what? Realistically, I'm not going to have 5 gallons of garbage I'm picking up. I'm just kind of vacuuming up my van and vacuuming up the little wood around the basement floor. So I went with this one right here. It does have a little port right here, which is the blower port. You could actually hook up the hose to this side and use it as a little blower if you want to blow stuff out. This is the things I did. Does it work really good? Yeah, it works really good. I mean, for what I need it for vacuuming my van, vacuuming the floor, the suction on it is really good. I do give them that. What I kind of didn't like was the little dinky 6-foot hose and the 4-foot hose on this size. Realistically, with 4 foot, you kind of have to have this in the van with you holding it as you're vacuuming around. It did come with the Crevice Tool and with this little right here, but there's no bristles on this. This is just hard plastic. Now I was wondering, what the hell are these things for right here? Alright, this right here is for you to screw on, for you to put your little attachments. You screw it onto the wall or whatever, and you can have your attachments there. And then this one right here is if you want to screw it onto the wall. You screw it onto the wall, and you can actually hang your vacuum on the wall so it's out your way. This right here I could care less about. This attachment tool, although I probably should use it, I'm just going to keep the attachments in the bag. More likely this is the attachment that I'll be using. But here's what I had to do. Like I said, this was $27, just like this. I feel like I'm on HSN. This thing works very good. You should buy it. No, you know what? Here's what I had to do to make it more for me. What I was looking at doing was actually cutting this cord right here, so I don't got to keep looking for an extension cord. Splicing on 20-foot cord for it should be good for me. But I probably would just get the extension cord because it's brand new. I don't want to cut it. And I had to go on Amazon.com to buy this right here. This is the shop vac. This little hang-on shop vac has an 1.25 inch hose. So I had to look for an 1.25 inch hose for it. And this is the 8-foot hose extension. I want to add this right here to make this a little bit longer so I don't got to bend over. I could just vacuum it better. But I didn't want a longer hose. I don't want to have to lug this all the way around with me. So this right here, this 8-foot hose, and it is for shop vac. Again, this is 1.25 inch. This right here came with, believe it or not, they gave you a gazillion fittings that you should be able to adapt it to whatever vacuum you need to adapt it to, okay? And I think it was this one right here is how I used it. This one right here. I did leave this little piece on right here, and I screwed this in there really tight. It does get really tight. And then I put the end of my extension in this one. So that more or less is a 12-foot hose that I got right now, and I use it with this extension to vacuum up my van or to pick up the little dust in the basement. So this is the Hang-On Shop Vac. The suction of it is 2 horsepower. Like I said, this is 27 bucks for the basic thing. The hose actually was $21. I couldn't believe it was $21 for that hose. Like, I gotta have another hose around here. I even tried putting the little extension ones from our Eureka vacuum, and they were too big. That was 1.5 inches. Anyways, I really like this. It's really serving the purpose for me vacuuming on my van, but I wish the original hose and the original cord were a little bit longer. Alright, either way, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Bye. This is a while back after I've been using the vacuum. One thing that I do have to say about the vacuum is if you are going to have a lot to vacuum up, the one thing I really didn't like about this little vacuum, it works great. I bought the extension hoses and everything. Oh, excuse me. But when you suck up the garbage, the dirt, or whatever you're sucking up, since it's only 1 gallon, the air filter is about this big inside of it. So the air filter is only maybe about 2-3 inches off the bottom of it. So the filter, the bag that you put on it, it's not a bag, but the little felt that you put around the filter really does get plugged up with a lot of stuff. I mean, it still works really good, but seeing that if you had a 5-gallon shop vac, you know, it's a 5-gallon bucket, but it don't hold 5 gallons of stuff because you got the little air filter in it. Well, this one is 1.5 gallons, but it has a pretty decent round air filter in it about this big. So it's like, I'd venture to say, half a gallon or 3/4 of a gallon of dirt you could pick up. So if there's a lot, it does. That's why you would need a bigger one. Still works out really good for me for my van, but I did want to let you know that. All right, bye.